Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I am your host, JPGhost. And from one gamer to the next, thank you for stopping by. In today's episode of Gaming Talks, we'll be diving into talking more about the combat we see in the trailer for the new Fable. So without further ado, welcome to Gaming Talks, Fable 2026. I want to start off just right off rip. The combat looks so much better than the original combat we had in Fable 1, 2, and 3. The big difference is it actually feels like it has weight. It doesn't feel this hack and slash or just swing a sword, which as I've gotten older and played more games, I've actually enjoyed that weightiness of the combat a little bit more. And it definitely looks like we're going to see more to do with like blocking, almost like parrying, staggering enemies, and just in general having a more put together combat style, I could say. The magic looks really well done as well. It looks like we can have 4 spells hotkeyed at once, and it looks like and the trailer looks like holding a trigger and then hitting the face buttons will cast the spells, which is really nice because then we could weave spells together if each spell has an individual cooldown. We don't see health or mana, so we don't know how that limitation is. I could see stuff having like longer casting times, longer cooldowns, like the more powerful they are, which would be really nice because then we could really weave them. With the combat and spells, it'd be really nice. Like we see them attacking and then turn around and just casting a fireball. And the fireball looks beautiful, big, flashy, looks like it has a heavy impact. Really has me excited for the combat we are getting. We get to see some two-handed weapons with a big old club. We do get to see that there is like friendly fire. We see one hob hit another. I do like seeing that because that means the world actually interacts with itself, not just with you interacting with it. So that's always good to see, especially in the combat side. We get to see a normal bow. We also get to see somebody shoot what it looks like maybe a weak spot, which was really interesting since they did talk about like different creatures having different strengths, different weaknesses, different things to exploit. So I do like seeing that. And then we get a really good look at like a repeating crossbow. And we do get to see another weak spot with like the Hollow Men taking their legs out and then walking over and smashing it with a hammer. Like that's like really nice to see, and that'll definitely change the flow of combat, which is definitely a breath of fresh air when it comes to the Fable series, in my opinion. All in all, it's like really well done. I do want to shout out, like we've seen the fireball spell, a call down lightning spell, which was like an AoE. We've seen a transmogrify kind of spell, turning people into chickens. Those are some really neat spells. And then we got to see probably a better rendition of like the ghost swords. It summons up like 3 swords, and after some time they shoot at the target. Like, seems like we're going to have a really interesting and some really fun spells to deal with on top of the standard combat that we see. All in all, it's like really cool idea. And it looks like they are pushing the bounds of what combat we had in Fable 1, Fable 2, Fable 3. And I do like to see that they're moving up the combat, giving it more weight, having it flushed out more. And from what we've seen, giving us a few really unique spells to work with. I'm hoping that we actually have more spells, being able to maybe hot swap them or have like a hold another trigger to give us 4 different. So we'd have like 8 spells. But we'll have to wait and see. I do want to like see what our health, mana, or if it's all like cast and cooldown. But that will be stuff that hopefully we'll get to see as we get closer to the release date. But with everything said and done, I have been your host, JPGhost. From one gamer to another, thank you for stopping by. If you've enjoyed this episode, give us a like and comment down below your thoughts on the new Fable. Otherwise, we'll catch you in the next one. Later, everybody.